Live from Flaherty Field in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. It's Game 3 of the Tri-County Colt Baseball League Championship Series between the Butler Golden Tornado and the Newcastle Red Hurricane. Hello everyone, my name is Tyler and alongside Garrett Dolan here today on a beautiful afternoon / evening at Flaherty Field. Meet the starting lineup for the Butler Golden Tornado. Jake Collinger will bat first. Toby Geibel will bat second. Jake Zabalski will bat third. Nash Kuffman will bat at the cleanup spot. Caden Geibel will bat fifth. Jordan Vicari will bat sixth. Batting seventh will be Chris Kuntz. Brett Schnorr will bat eighth. Colton Pavlik will bat ninth in the order. First pitch misses outside for a ball, and we are underway from Flaherty Field. 1-0 pitch popped up to short. Coming in and making the catch is Gio Miller for the first out of the ball game. And first pitch. And at 6:34 p.m., 75 degrees, your game time temperature. In a winner-take-all game between Butler and Newcastle. Bring up Toby Geibel up to bat. First pitch popped up right side. This one's going to get out of play, foul. Count will be 0-1 to start on Geibel. And a 7-2 victory for Butler back on Tuesday. On Monday, a 12-2 mercy run victory for Newcastle. 0-1 pitch lined up the middle, in there for a base hit. Toby Geibel registers the first hit of the game for the Golden Tornado. Here with only one away in the first. And Josh Pounds, the starting pitcher for Newcastle. He pitched in game number 2. As Jake Collinger will come on to be a courtesy runner for the pitcher, Toby Geibel. Geibel, the starting pitcher. First pitch misses down low and away for a ball on Jake Zabalski. Wind up in the 1-0, and they're called a strike. Gives the count to 1-1 with Collinger on first. One out here in the top of the first inning. Wind up in the 1-1 pitch, misses outside for a ball, moves the count to 2-1. Paul Malley behind the plate for Newcastle, thought about wanting to throw that one. Back to first. This one on the ground to second. Philippone has it on to 1 for 1 and on to first for 2. It's an inning-ending double play for Newcastle and gets down to the inning. Butler strands one on base, scoreless after a half inning of play. You're watching Tri-County Colt Baseball Championship League Baseball on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.
You're looking for quality concrete services? Contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition. When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Back here for the bottom half of the first inning on the Lawrence County SportsNet. Scoreless so far between the Newcastle Red Hurricane and the Butler Golden Tornado. Let's meet the starting lineup for the Newcastle Red Hurricane. Paul Malley will bat first. Braden Gurman will bat second. Batting third, Dom Filippone. Carlo DeSalvo will bat fifth. Gio Miller will bat sixth. Kanan Lynch will bat sixth. Parker Bailey bat seventh. S.J. Monty will bat eighth. Chris Filippone will bat ninth. And rounding out the batting order will be Hunter Kelly. Here for Newcastle. First pitch in there, called a strike on Malley. 0-1 to start. Starting pitcher today for the Butler Golden Tornado is going to be Toby Geibel. One on the ground, in the hole on the left side and into left field. It'll be a leadoff single for Paul Malley. Here in the bottom of the first, it'll bring up Braden Gurman.
Batting second.
And Dom Filippone also batting in the order here for Newcastle. The leadoff single on a 0-1 pitch to Malley. Now left-hander Gurman steps in. Geibel on the mound. First pitch fouled off, out of play on the left side, 0-1. Runner breaks for second. 0-1 pitch popped up center. Collinger loses it. He moves over to his left, and he's still able to make the catch. Lost it in the sun, moved over to his left, and as he was falling to the ground, makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Malley was 3/4 of the way to second. Had to retreat back to first, so still runner on first for Newcastle in a scoreless ball game. Getting a winner-take-all game. First pitch misses outside for a ball. 1-0 on Dom Filippone. Filippone playing at second base. One 0 pitch on the ground. Stopped by Sobalski, and the throw on to first is not in time, but they do get the lead runner out at second, stepping on the bag. So now 2 away in the inning. Filippone in at first. Mark it down as a fielder's choice for Filippone. Now we'll bring up Carlo DeSalvo with 2 outs in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on the ground to second. Pavlik has it. We'll flip over to second to end the inning. A quick first inning here from Flaherty Field. Scoreless as we go into the top of the second on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
Back here for the top half of the second, a scoreless game between Newcastle and Butler. Nash Cuffman batting at the cleanup spot. First pitch, breaking ball misses, or in there for a strike, excuse me. Gotta watch the umpire calls. 0-1 the count. Pitch skips away into the dirt for a ball, moves the count to 1-1. One pop grounded onto short. Gio Miller has it. Throw across the first. Throw is high and gets past the glove of Monty. And into second is Cuffman off of a throwing error, the first of the ball game. And a runner in scoring position early here for Butler. And the defensive alignment for Newcastle, Kanan Lynch in left field, Parker Bailey in center. In right field is Braden Gurman, Carlo DeSalvo at third. At short, Gio Miller, Dom Filippone at second. S.J. Monty at first, Paul Malley behind the plate. And Josh Pounds, your starting pitcher for Newcastle. First pitch in there for a strike on Caden Geimel with a runner on first. Nobody out here in the top half of the second. The windup in the 0-1 on the ground. Stopped by Miller. Throw across the first is just in time to retire Geimel for the first out of the inning. Nash Cuffman moves over to third, now 90 feet away for Butler. Now I'll bring up Jordan Vakari, the third baseman. An opportunity to bring in the first run of the game. So wind up in the first pitch by Pounds, breaking ball, swung on and missed for a strike. 0-1 to start on Vakari. Wind up 0-1 pitch, breaking ball on the ground is short. Miller has it. He will throw it on to first in time for the second out, but that will score Kaufman from third to give Butler the early 1-0 lead. Be an RBI ground out for Jordan Bakari. 2 outs now in the inning brings that Chris Kuntz.
Number 7, Curtis Kuntz.
First pitch popped up shallow in the infield. Coming in making the catch is Dom Filippone to end the inning. But Butler able to score 1 run thanks to Jordan Vakari with an RBI ground out. They lead at 1-0 after 1.5 innings complete.
Being the home team, to playing at home. And at LGKG, we have been your home team for over 90 years.
We're more than just a law firm. We're your friends, your neighbors, an advocate when life takes an unexpected turn.
We're not just lawyers that practice law. We live in this community, just like you.
When you need us most, we're at our best.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Back here for the bottom half of the second. Here from Flaherty Field, 1-0 Butler leads it early on. Gio Miller up to bat. First pitch misses up high for a ball, 1-0. Kanan Lynch, Parker Bailey will bat in order here for Newcastle. Wind up in the 1-0, line drive. Moving over to his left and catching it on the run, that's Jake Zabalski. Second pitch of the inning and the first out. Now I'll bring up Kanan Lynch here for Newcastle. Defensive alignment for Butler, Chris Kuntz in left field, Jake Collinger in center, Caden Geibel in right field, Jordan Vicari at third, Jake Zabalski at short, Colton Pavlik at second, Brett Schnorr at first, Nash Kuffman behind the plate, Toby Geibel your starting pitcher here for Butler. Here's the windup in the 0-1 pitch. Misses high and inside for a ball. He was up to count the 1-1. Excuse me, called a strike. Thank you, Garrett. So it's an 0-2 count. This is outside. Count moves to 2-1. Two-one pitch, and therefore strike. Now he moves up the count to 2-2. 1-0 Butler leads it in the bottom of the second. Nobody on the base pads, one out. Here's the windup in the 2-2 delivery. Pitch misses outside for a ball. Count runs full on Lynch. Lynch back in the last game. Went 0 for 2 in a 7-2 victory for Butler. He struck out once. Payoff pitch in there called strike 3. 2 away now in the inning for Butler. First strikeout of the game for Geibel. So now it'll bring up Parker Bailey, the center fielder.
Number 25, Parker Bailey.
2 outs, nobody on. First pitch misses outside for a ball, 1-0. Pitch misses outside on 2 straight pitches, 2-0. Wind up in the 2-0 pitch, and they're called a strike on the outside zone. Moves the count to 2-1. SJ Monty on deck for Newcastle. This was a line drive in the hole in right field. Here's a long throw from first, and the throw hits off the glove of Schnorr. Doesn't matter, though, with Bailey was going to get in there safely even on the throw. Something that we saw back in game 1 with an opportunity to throw a runner out from right field. Does not happen here. It'll be a hit for Parker Bailey. I'm in the first pitch to SJ Monty, and therefore a strike. And a 1-0 lead for Butler here early on off of an RBI ground out in the top of the second. A winner-take-all game. Pitch is high. Throw down to second. Tag applied. And the runner is going to be safe. It'll be a stolen base for Parker Bailey. The throw from Kuffman to Zabalski was there. The tag was not. Now the first runner in scoring position for Newcastle this game. Wind up in the 1-1, just fouled off. Moves the count to 1-2. Geibel comes set. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and foul tipped into the glove of Kuffman. Toby Geibel with his second strikeout of the game ends the second inning. Butler leads at 1-0 after one hit and one left on in the inning. You're watching Tri-County Colt Baseball Championship League Series on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Tonight, someone is cold, hungry, and forgotten. At City Rescue Mission, we're more than a shelter. We're a bright beacon of light in our community, serving those in need to make our community stronger and healthier. We offer real help and real hope, and that hope is Jesus. We serve him by serving others in love, grace, mercy, and compassion. But we can't do it without you. Be the reason someone's story is rewritten in Christ. Give today at cityrescuemission.org.
Nick's Auto Body, trust your body in our hands. From a scratch to a dent to a major repair, Nick's your man. Making your car look as good as new. Nobody does it better than Nick's Auto Body. Trust your body in our hands. Nick's Auto Body, trust your body in our hands.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared.
Back here for the top half of the third, a 1-0 lead for Butler. First pitch, and they're called a strike. Here with Colton Pavlik up to bat. Oh, 0-1 pitch, misses low for a ball, moves the count to 1-1. There's the windup in the 1-1 fly ball, left field. Lynch running over for it, moves back, falls down. Did he hang on for the catch? Yes, he did. What a brilliant grab out in left field by Kanan Lynch for the first out of the inning on a hit by Colton Pavlik, and now it'll bring up Brett Schnorr, the number 9 hitter for Butler.
Batting ninth, number 10, playing first base, Brett Schnorr.
First pitch misses away for a ball, 1-0. One popped up, right side, out of play. Jay Monty just watches over at first. Count is 1-1, 1 out here in the top half of the third. This one, a charger up by DeSalvo, throw across the first is in time. The charge and the throw right on the money by Carlo DeSalvo for the second out of the inning. So now it'll bring up Jake Collinger, the top of the order for Butler.
I think we might be in a position now where I can hop on the broadcast and give you some leeway here.
First pitch misses away for a ball, 1-0. Yeah, Garrett, it's been pretty crazy for setup wise and everything, with the game being pushed back from 6 to about 6:30. This one's popped up out of play. And then lineups weren't even confirmed until about 4 minutes beforehand. So that's a struggle for me. Are then you getting all the cameras and things in order? Although this has got to be a world record territory for us, with we had everything set up and pretty much ready to go in a half hour. 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed by Collinger, and Malley puts the tag on to end the inning in order. 1-0 Butler leads, and after 2.5 complete innings, you're watching Tri-County Colt Baseball Championship League Series on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at Medore Bonner Law.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
You guys ready? Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Laurel's Kevin Mahoney as the May Red Zone Male Athlete of the Month. Kevin won Whitfield gold medals in the shot put and discus and was the state runner-up in shot put and 7th in discus. LC SportsNet is also proud to honor Laurel's Lexi Guyewitz and Shenango's Anna McKinley as the May Red Zone Female Athletes of the Month. Lexi repeated as the PIAA shot put champion, while Anna took home state gold in the javelin and also finished 5th in shot put. Congratulations and best of luck to Shenango's Anna McKinley and Laurel's Lexi Guyewitz and Kevin Mahoney, the Male Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
Back here for the bottom half of the third, it's going to be Chris Philippone, Hunter Kelly, and then the top of the order, and Paul Malley due up to bat for Newcastle. Toby Geibel on the mound. He was the starting pitcher for Butler back in Game 1 of our 3-game set. Geibel pitched 4 complete innings. He gave up 6 hits, 9 runs. 4 of them were earned with 4 walks and 2 strikeouts. And Newcastle put up 12 runs back in game number 1. This one chopper on the ground, left side, foul. Count moves down to 0-2. Kelly, the DH. On deck, Philippone, the extra hitter for Newcastle. Here's the windup and the 1-2. On the ground, shallow, picked up by Geibel. Throw across the first in time for the second out of the inning. Or the first out of the inning, pardon me.
Really nice play there from Geibel, kind of drifting to his right, making the throw across to get him in plenty of time. You know, trying to protect this 1-0 lead against a dangerous Newcastle team.
Xavier Riley.
Now Xavier Riley will bat. Now in the last spot in the Newcastle order. Again, Hunter Kelly was supposed to bat at the designated hitter, but a lot of these players, Garrett, were coming from Kent State for a baseball tournament. 0-1 pitch, high fly ball, right field. Geibel moves under it and will make the catch. Now 2 outs in the inning, and Toby Geibel thought that was out number 3. He started jogging back to the Butler dugout on the third base side. Now he's got to go step back onto the mound for Butler.
Where'd you say these Newcastle players were coming from?
Kent State. Kent State University, which you are wearing a hoodie, I'm afraid now.
And I have a lanyard.
First pitch on the ground to short, and this one skips past the glove of Zabalski. Malley in at first. 2-out base runner now for Newcastle. Will bring up Braden German.
Yeah, the ball just ate up Zabalski at short. Looked like it might have took a tough bounce off the natural dirt here at Flaherty Field. Just a tough play for any shortstop.
Now batting number 10, Braden German.
Now with German. First pitch inside, runner breaks for second. The throw down to second is not in time. German was not hit by the pitch. But it will be a stolen base for Paul Malley in scoring position. Again, Malley's 2 for 2, a pair of singles.
2 for 2 for number 2.
Count is 1-0 on German. German's 0 for 1. He popped up to center. This one may still stay in the perimeter of the park, and this one would just get out of play with Jordan Vicari at third base giving chase for it. and ran out of real estate and lost his hat in the process. Count is 1-1 on Gurman for Geibel so far, sitting at 32 pitches. A winner-take-all game here at the Tri-County Colt Baseball League Championship Series. Here's the windup in the 1-1, pitched high and inside for a ball, moves the count to 2-1. Here's the 2-1 on the ground. Pavlik able to get to it, and he's going to be unable to throw it. He'll throw to the plate, and Newcastle will tie up this game at 1 apiece with Malley hustling around third and scoring off of an infield single hit by Braden Gurman.
Yeah, it was a smart move to eat that ball at second base, but Malley reading it all the way and catching him sleeping there at second base. So rounds third, heads home, and we have a tie ball game.
Malley will reach on an error by Pavlik. Count is 0-1 on Dom Filippone. He's 0 for 1, but reached on a fielder's choice. Pops this one up to left. Coots is under it, battling the sun, finding the baseball, and will make the catch for the third out of the inning. The Newcastle able to score 1 run thanks to a infield single hit by Gurman and an error by Pavlik to score Malley. 1-1 after 3 complete innings on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
No two companies create the same way. Toshiba empowers the art of business by uniquely enabling businesses to work with tools designed specifically for them. In a constantly evolving world, business communication must be agile, efficient, and fast. Toshiba is the company that helps you manage it all, from paper to digital to screen and back again. Toshiba, empowering the art of business.
Attorneys Parada, Jones, and McCree are dedicated to giving their clients the best chance at a positive result. From personal injury, criminal and corporate law, real estate, municipal law, to wills and estates, their team will work with you through every step of the legal process. With Parada, Jones, and McCree, excellence is our guarantee.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and
Well, back top of the 4th inning, Toby Geibel leads things off. First pitch breaking ball, swung on and missed for a strike, 0-1. Josh Pounds pitched back on Tuesday in Game 2. Pitched 3 complete innings. This one on the ground. This one's just going to skip foul as it's picked up by DeSalvo. For Pounds, pitched 3 complete innings, give up 3 hits, 3 runs, all 3 earned, and 3 strikeouts in his outing. He picked up the loss back in game number 2. And Garrett, we were talking after the game, might be the first game ever done at Butler, again, between a tornado and a hurricane, where there was actually a tornado on its way to the ballpark.
Not exactly what I signed up for, an actual tornado in Butler, but alas, we're still standing, so.
Count moves to 1-2 on Geibel. Geibel's 1 for 1, hit a single back in the 1st inning. Wind up in the 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. Pounds picks up back-to-back strikeouts and his 2nd of the ball game for the 1st out of the inning.
It's been a very good, evenly matched up game so far, which is not something we've seen in the first 2 contests. So, can only hope that it lasts for at least 7 innings.
First pitch, a comebacker right back to Pounds. Throw on to first is in time to retire Zabalski on 1 pitch.
Can't make it look much easier than that, Tyler.
So now we'll bring up Nash Cuffman. Cuffman reached on an error his last time up and was able to score the whole way around home thanks to an RBI ground out by Jordan Vakari. First pitch, line drive to center. Coming in and making the catch is Parker Bailey. A very quick top of the 4th inning on 6 pitches thrown by Pounds. We'll go to the bottom half of the 4th. All tied up at 1 between the Butler Golden Tornado and the Newcastle Red Hurricane.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Looking for a unique way to expand your business? Advertise on the Lawrence County SportsNet and be seen by thousands of viewers in the area and around the country on over 100 broadcasts each year. Visit lcsportsnet.com and click Advertise with LCSN. Riverside Apartments is Newcastle's premier senior citizens complex. Looking to downsize but still maintain your independence? Riverside Apartments is within walking distance of many of the stores and restaurants of downtown Newcastle. Large efficiency and 1-bedroom apartments currently available for rent. Riverside features on-site laundry facilities, a main floor lounge area, full security door system, storage areas, and reserved on-site parking. And best of all utilities are included, including cable and air conditioning. At prices under $500 per month, there's no question it's a steal. You're safe at Riverside.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
Back here for the bottom half of the 4th. Carlo DeSalvo will step in. Gio Miller, Kanan Lynch also due in order here for Newcastle. A 1-1 ball game here, game 3. First pitch popped up, center field. Collinger runs in for it, and he will make the catch in dead center field. 1 pitch, 1 out.
A pretty big shift to the left side there, but nice job to drift over towards more alignment with the second base bag to dead center there to make the grab.
I'm going to bring up Gio Miller.
Number 3, Gio Miller.
Gio Miller lined out to short his first time up. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, breaking ball misses well high for a ball, 1-0. And same uniforms as usual for both Newcastle and Butler. For Newcastle, the black uniforms with the red accents all over, with the red lettering and red numbers. One on the ground, takes a bad hop and goes over the glove of Jordan Vakari at third. It's going to be a 1-out single for Gio Miller.
I couldn't see if that hit the grass or the dirt. I think it hit the grass in front of him, but it just took a huge hop. Almost looked like we were playing on a turf field there. Just like a bouncy ball went right over his head, and he's showing his hands right now like nothing I can do with that one.
Yeah, Vakari a little bit in disbelief. That ball getting by him. Miller takes off for second. Pitch is high and inside. Here's the third to second. The tag applied, and Miller's in there with the stolen base safely. A runner in scoring position now for Newcastle on second.
Yeah, great throw from Cuffman there. It's a bit offline, but really strong, accurate throw. But Miller just too fast to beat him out.
Pitch misses outside for a ball. Moves the count to 2-0 on Kanan Lynch.
Looks like Miller might be in a bit of discomfort at second base. The umpire now talking to him. He was holding that left leg, that left thigh area.
Count is 2 balls, no strikes. Lynch struck out looking his first time up. 2-0 pitch in there, called a strike, moves the count to 2-1 on the outside zone. Lynch backing game number 2, went 0 for 2, was struck out once.
Geibel doing a good job attacking the zone here with that runner in scoring position.
Geibel sitting at 43 pitches. Here's the 2-2 pitch, called strike 3. Strikeout number 3 of the ball game for Geibel, 2 away in the inning.
Yeah, Geibel fell behind 2-0, but after that 3 straight strikes looking, just a great job there to attack and get that second out.
First pitch in there for a strike on Parker Bailey. And Miller on second and in scoring position for Newcastle. A tie ball game, 1-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the ground, past the glove of a diving Schnorr into right field. Miller with a ton of speed will round third. He scores easily. Newcastle will take their first lead of the game. It's 2-1.
They put that one just in a right field, not a, necessarily moonshot for Newcastle, but that ball hit hard enough that it gets by first baseman into right field. Like I said, 2-1 lead for Newcastle.
So now I'll bring up S.J. Monty. A 2-1 lead for Newcastle. And now time's called. And we're going to have a trip to the mound here to talk things over with Geibel and how they want to attack Monty. Again, Geibel pitching great so far. At 46 pitches right now, a 2-1 lead now for Newcastle. Next to an RBI single by Parker Bailey. Again, first pitch was originally slated for 6, and then earlier today they moved it to 6:45 with the possibility of starting at 6:30. And first pitch was at 6:34 and over the halfway point now. Monty back into the batter's box. First pitch by Geibel, high and inside for a ball, 1-0. Chris Philippone on deck for Newcastle. Monty batted last in the order back on Tuesday for Newcastle. Had 2 at-bats, scored a run. It was a 7-2 win for Butler back on Tuesday. Home teams have won in both their respective games. 2-0 pitch misses up high for a ball, 3-0. Now the count on Monty. Monty struck out swinging his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Here's the windup in the 3-0. Misses high and inside. Ball 4. That'll move Bailey to second. Monty to first now for Chris Philippone. First walk given up of the ball game by either starter.
22, Chris Philippone.
Now Philippone, 0 for 1, grounded out his last time up. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Here's the windup. And therefore a strike, moves the count to 1-1. 1-1 pitch, fouled on back to the netting and just above the backstop. Got a couple of flinchers out here sitting in the vicinity and the bleachers right in front of us. Good crowd on here today. Both bleachers set up on the first and third base side, almost filled to the brim. A bit more room here behind the plate. Count sits at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs for number 22, Chris Philippone. There's a windup in the pitch by Geibel on the ground, left side foul. We'll do it again, a 2-2 count. And Newcastle, 1 run back in the 3rd inning and 1 run here in the bottom of the 4th. Butler scored their one and only run in the top of the 2nd. 2-2 pitch misses outside for a ball, moves the count to 3-2. Three to the count, runners on first and second. Here's the payoff pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. Geibel gets out of the jam, but Newcastle takes the lead here in the bottom of the fourth. 2-1 Newcastle leads it. You're watching on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Top of the fifth we go here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. Again, myself, Tyler Aaron, alongside me, Garrett Dolan here in the broadcast booth. And I don't know about you, Garrett, but I am really enjoying this weather outside that we have right now. 74 degrees. It's dropped 8 degrees since first pitch, and no cloud in the sky. Just a beautiful evening here in Newcastle. First pitch, line drive in there for a base hit by Caden Geibel. Leads things off in the fifth for Butler with a single.
Going back to what you were just talking about, Tyler, just a little bit nicer than it was last time. Just a tad.
And back on Tuesday, looked like it was ready to downpour at any moment. And with tornado warnings filtering the area, game ended in the top of the seventh.
Yeah, well, we were under a tornado warning, but ironically enough, certainly felt like we were going through a hurricane.
Here's the 1-0 pitch in there. Just misses low, 2-0. Small lead off at first for Geibel. Here's the 2-0. Fastball in there. That's called a strike. Moves the count to 2-1.
You mentioned, Tyler, not a big lead at first for Geibel.
Pick off tip back at first.
Although despite that, they attempt the pickoff move.
Oh. 2-1 pitch misses away for a ball. Moves the count to 3-1. Three-one pitch on the ground. Hits in and out of the glove of Philippone. Throw across the first is not in time. Skips away from the glove of Monty. And moving over to third now is Geibel. Put runners on the corners with nobody out.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for Philippone. Trailed over to his right side there, closer to third. Got it, just unable to have a strong enough and accurate throw to first. But tough play there. But now runners on the corners, no outs for the Butler Golden Tornado.
Brings up Curtis Coons. Runners on the corners and nobody out. First pitch misses away for a ball, skips away from Malley, and coming in and scoring is going to be Geibel, and into second is Vakari, and just like that, we are all tied back up at 2 apiece.
Yeah, not a ton of speed coming in from third there from Geibel, but it didn't need it either. Kind of looked like he kind of just trailed into home.
Here's the 1-0 pitch on the ground, first base side. Monty playing up, bobbles it. The throw across the first. Did they get him in time? No, they didn't. It was Dom Philippone that was covering the bat with S.J. Monty, and Josh Pounds going to field it.
Yeah, that's going to warrant a mound visit. It's been a tough inning so far for the Red Hurricane. Just a couple mistakes by Newcastle. It's resulted in a tie ball game for Butler with that go-ahead run 90 feet away.
And Butler knocking on the door of taking back their lead that they had back in the second inning.
We were talking to Coach Vicari before the game while we were waiting to be let in here to Flaherty Field, and he was saying, we know we got the guys. We know we can match up well with this Newcastle team, and they've done just that so far.
First pitch in there for a strike on Colton Pavlik, 0-1. Again, nobody out. Runners on the corners for Butler. A tying game. Pounds at 40 pitches, fires down the 0-1. Throw on to second on a stolen base. Attempt runner is going to get in there safe, being Curtis Kuntz. Put runners on third and second now for Butler. Still nobody out. Vicari on third, Kuntz on second.
Interesting there. You'd imagine that would have been the double steal attempt where Vicari goes home when the throw goes down, but kind of just stood on the bag there at third.
Here's the windup and the 0-2 pitch. Misses high for a ball. Moves the count to 1-2.
With both runners in scoring position, no outs, the infield comes in for Newcastle. Pretty much all four guys standing on the grass.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Misses away for a ball. Evens up the count to 2-2. Couple of defensive alignment changes for Newcastle coming to this inning. Chris Filippone in at shortstop. Gio Miller will move from short to left, and Kanan Lynch comes out. 2-2 pitch. Misses low for a ball from an 0-2 count to now full here on Colton Pavlik.
Yeah, Pounds just not able to find the zone right now. Seems to be getting frustrated a little.
Infield in. Time called by Pavlik.
With how the first two games of the series have gone, Tyler, it feels only fitting that this game has gone the way it has.
3-2 pitch, foul tipped into the glove of Malley. Pavlik is down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Runners still remain on third and second. Now for Brett Schnorr.
And you can't believe it in the dugout, but that was a heck of a pitch there from Pounds to get that critical first out of the inning.
First pitch misses low for a ball, 1-0. No wind blowing right now. Out in center field at the batter's eye, the American flag. No movement going on. 1-0 tip back into the glove of Malley on a foul tip. Who's the count to 1-1? Wind up 1-1 pitch, breaking the ball, swung on and missed, strike two.
How critical would this be for Pounds to get this second out of the inning and move that infield back into normal depth?
Pounds comes set. From center to receiver on the 1-2, ground ball to third, stopped by DeSalvo on one. They're going to tag out Vicari trying to come home. But Kuntz is able to get to third, and for Schnorr reaches on a fielder's choice. Will be runners on the corners for Butler, now 2 outs in the inning.
Yeah, it's not very often you see in that scenario with a ground ball left side of the infield that runner going home, but it seemed like they were going on contact and didn't work out to Butler's favor. Now 2 outs in the inning. Still, though, have that go-ahead run 90 feet away.
Jake Collinger, top of the order for Butler, up to bat. Watches the first pitch move outside for a ball, 1-0. Tying game 2-2, top of the 5th inning. Game 3 of the Tri-County Colt Baseball League Championship Series. Winner wins the whole thing with the series tied at 1-1. 1-0 pitch, swung on and missed for a strike. Evens up the count to 1-1.
And a great pitch there from Pounds. Just completely fooled him.
Pick-off attempt back at first. Monty will just hold on to it and let Schnorr get into second on a stolen base.
Yeah, not a bad move for Monty there, just holding it, making sure that runner from third didn't try to score.
That's Curtis Kuntz on third, 90 feet away for Butler. Here's the 1-1, breaking ball, swung on and missed, strike two. 1-2 the count on Collinger. Toby Geibel on deck for Butler, if Collinger's able to get on. Pounds sitting at 52 pitches. Here's the 1-2. High chopper, third base side. This one just skips foul. Right to the left of the glove of DeSalvo.
And just a tad too early on that one for Collinger. Had he swing even a fraction of a second later, that ball would be right down the line over the head. We might have a 4-2 ball game right now.
1-2 the count, 2 outs. Pounds checks back at second. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball popped up right field. It's hit shallow, and this one's down for a base hit. But never mind, they call it foul ball. Home plate umpire called it foul.
Kuntz can't believe it.
Butler thought it was going to be a base hit. And this one, I mean, it was close on the line, but issue is they don't paint the line the whole way to the foul pole.
Now Vicari's gonna ask to get a second opinion on this one.
And if that one lands in fair, just based on where it was hit and how far away all three of Monty, Philippon, and Gurman was, Butler might have been able to score 2 on this hit, on this play.
And what about that from Collinger, Tyler? The very pitch before sent it right down to the left of the third base bag. This one just to the right of the first base bag this time. Just mere inches away on back-to-back pitches from giving Butler the lead.
Here's the windup in the 1-2. Breaking ball misses up high for a ball, 2-2. Infield attention here at the ballpark. In a tie ball game, here's the 2-2 by Pounds. Shallow grounder picked up by Malley. Throw across the first is in time. Butler scores the game-tying run to tie it up at 2, but unable to bring in the go-ahead run. We go to the bottom of the 5th, all tied up at 2.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
More and more people are consuming information on screens. Businesses that want to engage, educate, or entertain clients are turning to Toshiba to provide inspired communication with digital signage experiences that attract attention in novel and entertaining ways. Information needs to be managed to be effective, and organizations can trust Toshiba to provide solutions for improved workflow, which help to securely store, organize, and manage information, whether in digital or physical form. Toshiba, empowering the...
Hey, Mom, do you need a ride to the store today?
Oh, no thanks, hon. I got it covered. Mike's taking it.
Back here for the bottom half of the 5th.
Batting in the bottom of the 5th for the Kings, number 8, Xavier Riley.
Xavier Riley up to bat. He's 0 for 1, flew out on a sharp fly ball out to right field. First pitch, and therefore a strike. And a 2-2 game. Butler able to tie it up in the top half of the inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch, popped up. This one's going to get out of play, foul with the count to 0-2. Geibel at 59 pitches so far through 4 complete innings. Here's the windup and the 0-2 delivery. Popped up center field. Collinger moves over towards left center to make the catch for the first down of the inning. Now we'll bring up top of the order for Newcastle and Paul Malley. Malley, he's 2 for 2, has hit a single in both the first and the third. Scored a run, the first run of the game for Newcastle. Geibel comes set. Here's the lineup and the delivery on the first pitch of the at-bat. And therefore, a strike from the outside zone, 0-1 to start. Braden Gurman on deck for Newcastle. 0-1 pitch, high and away on a high heater. 1-1 the count. Here in the bottom of the fifth with one out at the exact 1 hour mark of this game. 1-1 pitch, and they're called a strike, moves the count to 1-2. One-two pitch on the ground to second, picked up by Pavlik late, and the throw on to first is not going to be in time. Pavlik ate the throw at second. Tough break for Colt and Pavlik.
Yeah, I have a feeling, Tyler, that at this point in the game and how this game's gone so far, that it's going to be a small mistakes like that that's going to be the difference.
That is the second error made by Colt and Pavlik in this game so far. Pick off attempt back at first, sliding in back safely is Malley. Braden Gurman up to bat. He's 1 for 2. Hit a single his last time up in the third inning. Flew out to center in the first. We wind up the first pitch. Misses outside for a ball, 1-0. Geibel comes set. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Foul tipped into the glove of Kuffman. Moves the count to 1-1. And no defensive changes so far for Butler. We saw last inning Newcastle made 2. Healthy leadoff from Malley. He takes off for second. Fly ball hit out towards right center field. Collinger gets over his head, and this one's going to roll the whole way to the wall. Malley rounding third. Into second is Gurman, and Malley touches home. Newcastle takes back the lead off of an RBI double by Braden Gurman. It's 3-2.
Not entirely sure what happened there. See the sun peeking out. I think just lost it. He got fooled pretty bad on that one. Looked like it was going to be a routine fly ball. Malley was looking to, drift back to first, tag up, and said it's a big mistake for Butler, and as a result, Newcastle has the lead.
First pitch, breaking ball misses outside for a ball, 1-0 on Dom Philippone. Newcastle an opportunity to bring in an insurance run and be the first team to take a 2-run lead. And so far the scoring has went 1-0 Butler, 1-1, 2-1 Newcastle, 2-2, now 3-2 Newcastle. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fastball in there, called a strike. Evens up the count to 1-1. Carlo DeSalvo on deck for Newcastle. Here's the 1-1 by Geibel. Misses up high for a ball. Moves the count to 2-1. Geibel now at 71 pitches. So wind up into 2-1. Off-speed pitch in there. Swung on and missed for a strike. 2-2. Geibel moving swiftly on the mound. Checks back at Gurman on second. Here's the 2-2 line drive center field. That's down for a base hit. Gurman touches third. He's on his way home. The throw's cut off by Pavlik. The throw to the plate misses offline. And Gurman's in to give Newcastle a 4-2 lead. It's an RBI single for Dom Philippone.
Yeah, outfield was playing pretty deep there. He was trying to play back in the shadow, but that one just lands well short and to the right.
Here in the dugout, Braden Gurman is fired up after scoring the second run of the inning for Newcastle. Now DeSalvo up to bat, calls time. And again, we saw last inning Butler with 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs, hit one close to the first baseline in right field, and they deemed it foul. So the home plate umpire and first base umpire talk about it, with indications pointing fair down the first baseline at the first base umpire, but called foul by the home plate umpire. Well, that's been a very big difference in this one here, Garrett. 1-0 pitch, and therefore a strike, evens up the count to 1-1. For DeSalvo, he's 0 for 2. Reached on a fielder's choice as there's a pickoff attempt there. Schnorr does not elect to put a tag on Philippone. DeSalvo reached on a fielder's choice in the first and then flew out to center. Hits this one right center field. This is in the gap, and this one's down and hits the wall. It's picked up by Collinger in center. Philippone rounds third. Here he comes to the plate. There's going to be no throw. Newcastle takes a 5-2 lead. It's another RBI triple for Chris DeSalvo.
And Tyler, we were talking how good this game's been so far, but the bottom of the 5th just has not been it for the Butler Golden Tornadoes. Now Vakari's going to make his way out to the mound. It's just been a tough inning for Geibel. He's pitched really well the first 4 innings.
Riley, sorry, go ahead, Garrett.
No, by all means.
Riley led off the inning, flew out to center field, and then Malley reached on an error, and then since Malley reached on base with 1 out, Gurman, RBI double, RBI single for Philippone, and then an RBI triple for DeSalvo, with Gio Miller coming up to bat. We'll see if this is going to be it for Geibel.
It's been a rough inning for Geibel and Collinger alike. He's been doing a lot of running out there. You know, he started off with that missed play in center. Looks like that's going to be it for Geibel. But yeah, that missed play in center, and then the 2 that were hit well to his right.
Well, we'll take a quick step aside, come back in with all of our defensive changes for Butler. Newcastle, runner on third, 1 out, and here in the bottom of the 5th, they lead at 5-2. Game 3 of the Tri-County Colt Baseball League Championship Series on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Nick's Auto Body, trust your body in our hands. From a scratch to a dent to a major repair, Nick's your man. Making your car look as good as new. Nobody does it better than Nick's Auto Body. Trust your body in our hands. Nick's Auto Body, trust your body in our hands.
Jake Sobalski on the mound for Butler, now in place for Toby Geibel. Geibel now inserted at shortstop. So just a straight swap. Sobalski short to pitching, and then Geibel pitching to short. First pitch breaking ball in there for a strike on Gio Miller, a 5-2 lead for the Newcastle Red Hurricane over the Butler Golden Tornado in the bottom of the 5th.
See Cuffman signaling to the outfield to play in.
0-1 pitch. This one fouled. It hits the front leg of Miller and lands in fair territory. Count will move to 0-2.
Got to be alert if you're the infield here on Miller. You know how much speed he has. Although, certainly limping here. He's taking a bit of a beating so far this game.
Zabalski pitched 2 complete innings back in Game 2 for Butler. He gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 that was earned, gave up 3 walks, and recorded 2 strikeouts. Get to the final line here for Geibel here in a moment. 0-2 pitch on the ground to third, scooped up by Vicari. He'll throw on to first. The throw is not in time, with DeSalvo still trickling off the third base bag, and he will slowly backwards walk his way back to third. Puts runners on the corners now for Newcastle.
Yeah, Vicari had the right idea watching that runner at third, but just watched him a little too long, and the speed of Miller we were talking about gets on first without much of a problem, and now you're in danger of putting 2 in scoring position.
Now runners on the corners, 1 out. And now Miller moving to second. It's going across. Now here comes DeSalvo. The throw to the plate is not in time. Moving over to second is Miller. A great and smart move by Gio Miller to just slowly make his way to second. And for DeSalvo to score, make it a 6-2 lead for Newcastle.
Yeah, that's exactly what Newcastle wanted to do there. They wanted the attention from Zabalski, and they got it.
First pitch misses outside low and gets away from Nash Cuffman. Miller into third base on the pass ball. Newcastle pouring it on the offense here in the bottom of the 5th, something that they really struggled to do back in Game 2, only putting up 2 runs. Here's the 1-0 pitch by Zabalski. This one skips away again from Cuffman. Here comes Miller. He will score off of a wild pitch this time. Give Newcastle a 5-run lead. It's 7-2.
And the floodgates just opening here for Newcastle with no signs of letting up.
Zabalski a little bit upset with himself as officially final line for Geibel, 4 1/3 inning complete. Pitched, gave up 9 hits, 6 runs, a walk, 4 strikeouts. 2-0 pitch, runs a little too inside and hits Lynch in the back. Be a dead ball, and I'll bring up Parker Bailey, 1 out, runner on first for Newcastle. A 5-run lead for Newcastle with Parker Bailey coming up to bat. Parker Bailey, he's 2 for 2. He has a pair of singles. 1 was in the 2nd and 1 was an RBI single in the 4th. First pitch in there for a strike. Lynch breaks for second. The tag applied by Geibel, and the runner's going to be safe. Lynch with the stolen base.
Yeah, Cuffman can't believe it. That was a great throw. I thought the tag might have got him, but alas, he's safe at second base. And again, another runner in scoring position for the Red Hurricane.
Balsey comes set. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. Missed the count to 0-2 on Bailey.
Felt like an angry pitch from Zabalski. Really just fired that one in there.
Had a lot of heat to it. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball fouled off first base side out of play. Count remained 0-2.
Reminds me of vintage Justin Verlander when he'd be still pitching, and then, you know, like the 7th inning, still throwing 100. Just firing it in there.
Balsey comes set. Here's the 0-2. Check swung on the ground to second, picked up by Pavlik. Toss on to first in time for the 2nd out of the inning. That'll move Lynch over to third, now 90 feet away from bringing in Newcastle's 8th run.
Yeah, finally getting that 2nd out of the inning, Tyler. How many straight runners got on for Newcastle there?
Now batting number 4, S.J. Mauney.
6 straight base runners or batters reach base for Newcastle this inning. First pitch in there for a strike on the inside zone on S.J. Mauney, 0-1. Here's the windup in the 0-1. This is outside for a ball. Gives it the count to 1-1.
Yeah, if you're Butler, you just gotta take this 5-run deficit heading into the 6th.
Here's the 1-1 line drive to short, picked up by Geibel. Throw across the first is in time to end the inning. But Newcastle gets the damage done by scoring 5 runs here in the bottom of the 5th. They lead it 7-2 on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Tonight, someone is cold, hungry, and forgotten. At City Rescue Mission, we're more than a shelter. We're a bright beacon of light in our community, serving those in need to make our community stronger and healthier. We offer real help and real hope, and that hope is Jesus. We serve him by serving others in love, grace, mercy, and compassion. But we can't do it without you. Be the reason someone's story is rewritten in Christ. Give today at cityrescuemission.org.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
5 runs, 3 hits, 1 error committed by Butler, and 1 runner left on base in the bottom of the 5th by Newcastle. Have a 7-2 lead here in game number 3 of the Tri-County Colt Baseball League Championship Series. Toby Geibel up to bat, up in the count 1-0. Pounds on the mound, sitting at 57 pitches. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and therefore a strike. Evens up the count to 1-1.
Seeing the sunset start to affect the field here. No lights at Flaherty Field.
1-1 pitch, found on back, moves the count to 1-2. Well, I'd say working lights.
Yeah, there are lights, but
I have never ever seen them turned on, and they are vintage looking, like your classic 1940s baseball. As this one in there on the outside corner for a strike. Josh Pound, strikeout number 4 of the ball game, records out number 1 of the top of the 6th.
I mean, that's the reason why all the Barons games, or more specifically the doubleheader games, are played earlier on. And then, you know, occasionally there'll be night games, but those are played at, you know, Pemberton, Slippery Rock, places with working lights. It's not very often that we're here at Flaherty Field with, you know, 6, 7 o'clock games.
First pitch popped up, left center field, hit by Zabalski. Moving under it is Bailey, and he's able to make the catch for the second out of the inning.
Just 4 outs away now, the Newcastle Red Hurricane from hoisting the gold.
Now batting number 2, Nash Cuffman.
Now Nash Cuffman will come up to bat. This is 1 for 2.
Big hack there on the first pitch of the at-bat. He's looking to make this a 4-run ball game.
0-1 pitch, and therefore a strike. Quickly down in the count, 0-2. Again, Cuffman hit a single back in the 2nd. Scored the first run of the game for Butler. Again, the losing team in both games only scored 2 runs, Garrett. Butler scored 2 runs in game 1, and they lost 12-2. And then in game 2, Newcastle lost, and they lost 7-2.
Yeah, well, Butler trying to break that trend here.
1-2 the count, 2 outs, nobody on for Butler. With Cuffman up to bat, Caden Geibel on deck for Butler. Wind up in the pitch by Pounds. On the ground, left side, in there for a base hit. Pass to Salvo. It's going to be a 2-out knock for Nash Cuffman, and a runner on first now for Caden Geibel.
Yeah, if you're Butler, you just got to chip away at this deficit. We know they're capable of, crawling back into this ball game, but just got to get runners on base. Cuffman doing a good job there, sending it into left field. And 5 runs for the Tornadoes, as it looks like Cuffman will come out of the game now for Geibel as a courtesy runner.
That's the 5th hit of the ball game for the Golden Tornado. There's 9 hits for Newcastle. So only a 4-hit difference between both teams. Again, Geibel out. Courtesy running for Cuffman.
It's like we said, Tyler, the mental mistakes in the field were going to be the difference, and Newcastle certainly jumping on those in the bottom of the 5th.
Want to know the count? Runner on first, 2 outs. Here on Geibel. Popped up, center field. Bailey moving towards right center. He's under it, and he will make the catch to end the inning. Butler gets 1 hit, leaves 1 on base. We'll go to the bottom half of the 6th. 7-2, Newcastle leads it on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Tonight, someone is cold, hungry, and forgotten. At City Rescue Mission, we're more than a shelter. We're a bright beacon of light in our community, serving those in need to make our community stronger and healthier. We offer real help and real hope, and that hope is Jesus. We serve him by serving others in love, grace, mercy, and compassion. But we can't do it without you. Be the reason someone's story is rewritten in Christ. Give today at cityrescuemission.org.
Congratulations to our May LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County Sports Network is proud to honor Shenango Girls Track and Field as the LCAP Team of the Month. The Lady Wildcats brought home a gold medal at the PIAA Championship meet for the first time in program history. Congratulations, Coach John Montgomery and the State Championship Shenango Track and Field Team, our LCAP Team of the Month.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Thank you for calling Axe. Where can we take you today?
To work, to the store, to Grandma's house. Axe can get you there, but it's much more than a ride. It's a joyride.
It's so convenient for them. We take them door to door. We help them get off and on the bus if they need it. They use the lifts.
I love the people, especially the senior citizens.
They care about us as much as we care about them.
Even if it's the same day, to schedule your joyride, call Axe today.
Back here for the bottom half of the 6th. First pitch popped up, shallow right center. Moving back and sliding and making a beautiful grab is Toby Geibel. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Doing it in style. Fortunately for Butler, counts all the same as if he caught it normally, but why not get some style points up on the board?
Exactly. I was just about to say, why don't you climb yourself some style points? That was an over-the-head diving catch. Diving sliding catch by Geibel. Xavier Riley up to bat. He's 0 for 2. First pitch by Zabalski. Line foul, and this one hits one of the light poles up on the third base side. Now you can see Malley skipping to go get the ball, and he'll jog his way back. 0-1 the count, 1 out. Nobody on for Newcastle. Here's the windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed, strike 2.
Big hack there. He's looking to send that one into the tree line out there in right field.
It's 350 down the first base line to get 1 out. 350 in the batter's eye in the deepest part of the park down the left field line. This one ripped out towards right field. Geibel moving back for it. He's still moving back, and he's able to make the catch. just about 10 to 15 feet in front of the right field wall for the second out of the inning.
Tyler, we were just talking about how he wanted to send one deep to right field. He did that right there, but Geibel, heck of a play tracking that ball while moving back. Also, in the shaded area there, but made the grab. 2 down in the inning.
Xavier Riley, he's 0 for 3, but all 3 balls have been high fly balls deep out into the outfield, just right where a fielder is, with 2 going right to right and 1 going to center. Count is 1-0 on top of the order for Newcastle with Paul Malley. 4th time through the order for Newcastle. This one line foul out of play, moves the count to 1-1. Zabalski at 19 pitches for Butler. He comes set, the windup, and the 1-1 delivery. Breaking ball misses just a high above the letters. Moves the count to 2-1. Here's the 2-1 delivery, fouled off, out of play. 2-2. By Zabalski, a soft ground ball that hits the fence in front of the Newcastle dugout. Count remains 2-2 on Malley. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. And for Malley, has reached all 3 times up to bat. Scored 2 runs, has 2 singles, reached on an error. So a sharp liner and a lot of heads ducking on the Newcastle side in the bleachers. Had a lot of speed, and that was very close. Just above the eye level of a bunch of fans and parents. Here's the windup in the 2-2 on the ground. Geibel charges for it. He picks it up. Throw across the first is not in time. Skips away from Schnorr. And Malley's just going to stay put at first. It'll put a runner on with 2 outs.
Yeah, tough play there. That throw just bit in the dirt and got away, but you can't really fault him there. A lot of speed heading down that first baseline.
So Malley will reach on a single with Malley beating the throw. Now Gurman up to bat. Runner breaks for second, pitches outside. The throw ends its way up into center field. Malley moves over to third. Collinger just now getting to it, and Malley will be held up at third.
Get the batter now.
Yeah, Cuffman's made a lot of good throws here today, but that one on a pitch out just not accurate enough, and it rolls into center field.
So it will be a stolen base for Malley and then a throwing error by Cuffman. This one comes up and hits the home plate umpire, and he's shaken up. We'll take a quick step aside for now while they check on the home plate umpires. That has got to hurt. 7-2 game, bottom of the 6th, 2 outs. You're watching on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by Young Cap.
More and more people are consuming information on screens. Businesses that want to engage, educate, or entertain clients are turning to Toshiba to provide inspired communication with digital signage experiences that attract attention in novel and entertaining ways. Information needs to be managed to be effective, and organizations can trust Toshiba to provide solutions for improved workflow, which help to securely store, organize, and manage information, whether in digital or physical form. Toshiba, empowering the art of business.
It's a 1-1 count on Braden Gurman. Runner on third being Paul Malley. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Back up on his feet after a foul ball came up and hit the home plate umpire. About ready to go. Eager to get this game back on. Gerben back into the left-handed batter's box. Sobalski comes set. And here we go, we resume play. 1-1 pitch, swung on and missed, strike 2. And now stealing home is Malley. Newcastle takes an 8-2 lead. That's great base running by Paul Malley to take an extra base, and it's a 6-run lead now for Newcastle.
Yeah, Tyler, I'd say one of the biggest game changers on the game tonight has been Paul Malley on the base paths. It's the second time today that he's caught the Butler Golden Tornado sleeping. It's resulted in a run.
1-2 the count, 2 outs. 8-2 lead now for Newcastle. Here's the windup in the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball in there, called strike 3. The inning is over. Newcastle scores 1 run though. They lead it 8-2. Butler down to their final 3 outs on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination. Looking for a unique way to expand your business? Advertise on the Lawrence County SportsNet and be seen by thousands of viewers in the area and around the country on over 100 broadcasts each year. Visit lcsportsnet.com and click Advertise with LCSN.
Butler down to their final 3 outs here in the top half of the 7th, and 8-2 lead for Newcastle over Butler. Again, Newcastle have been part of the Tri-County Colt Baseball League for 3 years. Their first year, they won the entire thing in a 3-game series against the Sharon Tigers. And last season, fell in 2-game sweep against Lakeview, the Sailors, and now 3 outs away from picking up their second Tri-County Colt Baseball League championship. Be Jordan Vicari stepping in. First off, though, we gotta give a quick shout out to the June Red Zone Athletes of the Month: Nushanik's Denny Joseph, Laurel's Lexi Kroll, and the Union Scotties and Ireland Fisher. June LCAP Team of the Month: the Laurel Spartans and the Union Scotties softball teams, each claiming a WPIAL state championship, or a PIAA state championship. Congratulations, Laurel and Union Softball, June LCAP Team of the Month. Count moves to 1-2 strikes on Jordan Vicari. Reached on an error his last time up. Here's the windup in the 1-2. Misses outside for a ball. Moves the count to 2-2. Wind up in the 1-2. Pitch misses just low. Count runs full on Vicari. Pounds on the mound, going for a complete game attempt. Sitting at 71 pitches. Payoff pitch. Inside, ball 4. Vicari will reach first on a base on balls to kick off the top of the 7th. I'm going to bring up Curtis Kuntz. Kuntz 1 for 2.
Now batting for the Golden Tornado, number 7, Curtis Kuntz.
Vicari on first. Butler needs 6 runs to tie, 7 runs to take the lead. One pitch misses outside for a ball, 1-1 the count. And after the game, we will award a MVP and play of the entire series. Again, that'll be in our post-game show. Brought to you by Tri-County Principals. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pitch misses outside on the fastball. Moves to 2-2. On line into right field, in there for a base hit. Bakari will be held up at second and put 2 runners on for Butler for Colton Pavlik.
Butler. Keep it going.
Now, Bakari on second and Coots on first. Colton Pavlik up to bat. First pitch in there for a strike. Towns checks back at Bakari on second. Fires down the 0-1 line. Drive foul. It's going right towards the Newcastle dugout. Everyone hit the hay. That was a scary line drive foul. Here's the 0-2 by Pounds. Outside for a ball. Moves the count to 1-2. Popped up foul. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Newcastle only needs to record 3 outs to win their second Tri-County Colt Baseball League championship. Here's the windup, the 1-2. Breaking ball called. Strike 3. Pavlik is down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Strikeout number 5 on the game for Josh Pounds.
Now batting, Brett Schnorr.
Brett Schnorr will come up to bat. Jake Collinger, top of the order for Butler on deck. Pounds comes set. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and foul tipped into the glove of Malley. Here's up the count to 1-1. Bakari on second. Kuntz on first. 8-2 lead for Newcastle. Gonna pick off Tep back at first, and they got Kuntz picked off. Goes back over to Philippone. Back across. 1 run will score for Butler. Tag will be applied by Newcastle. Now 2 outs to go in the inning. Butler scores a run, now 8-3. But now nobody on the base paths. 2 outs. A 1-1 count on Schnorr. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Misses up high for a ball. And Newcastle has reached the championship series in each of the last 3 years. Only 1-1. On the ground, third base side foul. 2-2. Butler down to their final strike. Been a hard-fought 3-game series. Newcastle just needs 1 more strike to put the game to bed. 2-2. Called. Strike 3. Newcastle, the 2026 Tri-County Colt Baseball League champions for the second time in program history. Defeat the Butler Golden Tornado by a final score of 8-3.
Congratulate the winning team tonight, the Newcastle Red Hurricanes, on their championship, and also to our visitors from Butler County, the Butler Golden Tornado. Thank you for coming out to today's ball game, and please drive home safely.
8-3 victory for Newcastle over Butler here from Flaherty Field. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back in for our post-game show coverage on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Tonight, someone is cold, hungry, and forgotten. At City Rescue Mission, we're more than a shelter. We're a bright beacon of light in our community, serving those in need to make our community stronger and healthier. We offer real help and real hope, and that hope is Jesus. We serve him by serving others in love, grace, mercy, and compassion. But we can't do it without you. Be the reason someone's story is rewritten in Christ. Give today at cityrescuemission.org.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve. Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination. Riverside Apartments is Newcastle's premier senior citizens complex. Looking to downsize but still maintain your independence? Riverside Apartments is within walking distance of many of the stores and restaurants of downtown Newcastle. Large efficiency and one-bedroom apartments currently available for rent. Riverside features on-site laundry facilities, a main floor lounge area, full security door system, storage areas, and reserved on-site parking. And best of all utilities are included, including cable and air conditioning. At prices under $500 per month, there's no question it's a steal. You're safe at Riverside.
Being the home team, to playing at home. And at LGKG, we have been your home team for over 90 years.
We're more than just a law firm. We're your friends, your neighbors, an advocate when life takes an unexpected turn.
We're not just lawyers that practice law. We live in this community, just like you.
When you need us most, we're at our best.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
No two companies create the same way. Toshiba empowers the art of business by uniquely enabling businesses to work with tools designed specifically for them. In a constantly evolving world, business communication must be agile, efficient, and fast. Toshiba is the company that helps you manage it all, from paper to digital to screen and back again. Toshiba, empowering the art of business.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
You guys ready? Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
Back here for our post-game show on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. An 8-3 victory for the Newcastle Red Hurricane over the Butler Golden Tornado in the second Tri-County Colt Baseball Championship. For Newcastle, they've reached in the last 3 years. They lost last year, won the year prior. Now two-time champions. Take a look at our scoring recap here in game number 3. Starts out top half of the second. Nash Cuffman kicks things off with a single, able to get the whole way around to third base with Jordan Vicari up to bat. Vicari grounds out and picks up an RBI, with Cuffman scoring to give Butler the early 1-0 lead. Bottom of the third, 2 outs. Malley reaches on a single. Gurman then hits a single, and then Malley's able to score off of an error committed at second by Colton Pavlik for Newcastle to tie up the game at 1. Then we'll go to the bottom half of the fourth. 1-1 game here at Flaherty Field. 1 out. Gio Miller hits a single, steals second, and then Parker Bailey hits an RBI single to give Newcastle a 2-1 lead. Top half of the fifth, 2-1, Newcastle in front. Caden Geibel leads things off with a single, reaches over to second on a hit by Vicari, and then Curtis Kuntz hits a single to help score Geibel to tie up the game at 2 apiece. Bottom of the fourth, tied at 2, 1 out. Gio Miller gets a single, and then Parker Bailey helps him score to give Newcastle the 3-2 advantage. 3-2 going into the bottom of the fifth, where the Newcastle offense explodes on 5 runs, 3 hits. 1 runner left on base, 1 error committed by Butler in the inning. Starts off like this. Xavier Riley flies out for the first out. Then Malley reaches on an error. Gurman hits an RBI double to score Malley. Then Philippone RBI single to score Gurman to help give Newcastle a 4-2 lead. Then Philippone RBI single, DeSalvo RBI triple. Gio Miller reaches on a fielder's choice. He scores the whole way around thanks to Lynch getting hit by a pitch. Makes his way the whole way around to third. Again, a 5-run inning for Newcastle to make it a 8-2 game. Then top of the seventh, Jordan Vicari leads things off for Butler with a base on balls. Curtis Kuntz hits a single to put 2 on, and then Kuntz gets picked off with 1 out. And he scrambles in between first and second base on a rundown, just in the nick of time for Vicari, who was on second, to come the whole way across and score to make it an 8-3 game. Then it was Josh Pounds with his 6th strikeout of the ball game to put the game to bed, and Newcastle becomes the champions. Well, it's time to give out our series play of the game and series MVP. Start off with our Maley Chiropractic Play of the Series Award. And this one, we're going to do an entire game with, right here in Game 3, Josh Pounds throws the complete game for Newcastle. He pitched 7 complete innings. He gave up 5 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts in his outing. Maley Chiropractic is proud to present the Play of the Game, the Play of the Series Award to Josh Pounds. Maley Chiropractic and Lawrence County Sports Center are proud to honor Pounds for today's, or for this series play of the game. So if you customize this t-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of the series play of the game, View the full list on lcsportsnet.com when you click on Play of the Game. Congratulations to Josh Pounds for the series Melee Chiropractic Performance of the Game. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game. For MVP of the series, we're going to go with Don Filippone. Don Filippone has been an impactful bat in all 3 games for Newcastle. Back in game number 1 in a 12-2 victory for Newcastle, had 2 at-bats in the game. He scored 2 runs, had 1 hit, 3 RBIs, and was walked in his 3rd plate appearance. In game number 2 in a 7-2 loss for Newcastle, he had 3 at-bats. He went 3 for 3 in his outing in game number 2. Then in game number 3, went 1 for 3 today, but picked up a very crucial RBI to help bring Newcastle and give them their 2nd championship. It was a game-winning RBI for Filippone off of an RBI single to help score Gurman to give Newcastle a 4-2 lead. Butler only scored 1. That gives Filippone the game-winning RBI. MVP Insurance MVP of the Series award goes to Dom Filippone of Newcastle. MVP Insurance and the Lawrence County Sports Center are proud to honor Filippone as the Series MVP. Will receive a customized t-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of being named the Series MVP. View the full list of MVPs. You go online at lcsportsnet.com. Click on MVP of the Game. Congratulations to Dom Filippone for being named the Series MVP. MVP Insurance, call MVP for the win. Sobalski finished 1 2/3 of an innings pitched, gave up 4 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 1 strikeout. And then Pounds a complete game, giving up only 3 runs in the outing. Game time, 1 hour, 39 minutes. Pounds gets the win, Geibel gets the loss. For Butler, 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors, 5 left on base. For Newcastle, 8 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors, 6 men left on base. That'll do it all for our 3-game set of the Tri-County Colt Baseball League Championship Series between the Butler Golden Tornado and the Newcastle Red Hurricane. For myself, Tyler Aaron, and Garrett Dillon. So long for now. Next broadcast will be next Friday at Bob C. Memorial Park for the Lawrence County Barons in the Thoroughbred World Series. We'll catch you then. A 8-3 victory for Newcastle. They're your 2026 Tri-County Colt Baseball League champions. We've been watching on the Lawrence County Sportsnet, powered by LCAP.